Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. And the Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to the run. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
42 Spider.
They go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the inside. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Going up top on first down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, the give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of
the only watcher.
Down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
That's crazy. What up? You the only watching? Yeah, my channel's pretty much new.
Down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Thank you for checking in, though. That's crazy in the house.
21. From the gun, running back on the move. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And a nice job by the running back finding space.
Where you checking in from? That's crazy.
Great job finishing with his pads.
From the gun, give on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Where you from, Crazy? I'm in Virginia.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Detroit. We always attract deep. Oh, my goodness. My bad.
Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Arkansas State's offense will have its first possession of the game.
Nico.
And you better be sharp throwing the
Nico Jones.
To the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you.
All right, let's go defense.
As well. You got to be careful. And David, I like these guys too because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can show.
Oh my God! Come on, guys.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest.
I like your video.
And let him burn this defense.
And those physical runs.
Appreciate that. Thank you for the like, bro.
Down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter.
That's what's up.
Games, they tend to turn into big.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Makes his connection. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Yo, Crazy, you play this game? I need a defense that takes away the under routes. See all those under routes? That's how I get burned most of the time. I need a defense that takes that away, and I cannot figure it out.
Good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I like to run a Tampa too, but he always get me over top.
And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snares it outside. It's Crawford.
Oh, he caught that in.
Way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air.
Come on, you.
Makes the catch. He's run out of bounds.
I can't figure it out. I feel like none of the defense give me what I'm looking for. I need a defense that takes the under away.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough.
Oh, they're going to go for 2? What?
Turning to the running game on 1st.
Get him. Ah, come on, bro.
Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Okay, they coming to win.
Closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly where he had to get 6.
Getting set for the point after. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now the offense will come onto the field again. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Okay, ready? It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's open. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. After the run, now to throw. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. Back to the ground game on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. The snap sets up the throw. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's going to pass on second down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
We'll give the defense credit there on 3rd down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a 1st down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this game, and what a steady, productive season he's had as he's closing in on 1,800 yards. It's complete on the right side, and the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stands in and takes the hit. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Get it out on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got it.
And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here comes the 2-point try.
29 Philly. 2 ready, go.
Trying to pound it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Got the quick completion. Stopped after making the catch. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. On second down, looking again to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Curry. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
The Red Wolves are on the move. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, just keeps firing. Gets it out quickly. And he'll be brought down. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the wide out. Complete to the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looking to throw. Using the quick game. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I think that time offensively is just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. SMU made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms that there is something special brewing with these Mustangs. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That gives him 100 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're getting this guy lathered up. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Quarterback checking off. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in front.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, looking to throw. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he intercepts it. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that.
All right, smack dab into that.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Oh, come on.
It'll be a fresh set of
Oh,
downs.
good to say.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about
They
is
called the
their
timeout?
ability
Oh,
to
good.
move
So
the
they ain't got
sticks.
no
This is
more.
one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
What's wrong with him?
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Man, you can't outrun this guy. Come on, man. You're supposed to be smoking this guy. There you go.
He lost it high and deep down the
There you go, baby.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get...
Your release is off. You got a good one that time, though. You smoked his ass.
They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Leg cramps, okay. No, sit out. You don't need to even come back in. You done your job, young man. Have a seat.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
You know they're going deep. Let's take this bit. Let's take it.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive
I'm a
was
pick.
promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The attempt through the air is incomplete. Third down coming.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air.
Give me that. I may catch that. Oh, my goodness. That was your pick right there.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play.
That was your pick right there, bro.
Better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Try to get it on the ground.
Oh, get real.
And the Red Wolves get it past the sticks. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
It leads to second down.
And here comes the offense on
You know
second
rally,
down.
bro.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wide. Makes the grab. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And they spike it to stop the clock.
It's now second down.
This offense has a second down play.
You had a pick. You gave that away.
He's looking to throw.
You gave it back. Come on, come on, come on!
To collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I gotta find me a pass rusher. I gotta find me a pass rusher. This is... I can't even get no penetration.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Keep going long. He's gonna try you. He's gonna try you. There you go. Give me that.
And it's intercepted.
Waiting on you.
And he's down, and this
Waiting on you.
On a turnover.
Give me that. Thank you very much, sir. Nunez. Enrique. Enrique.
6-second battles every play, time after time.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.